What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode number 16 of the Ultimate Ironman Road to Max series. At the end of the last one, I did finish some quests. I'm still working towards Barrows Gloves. I wanted to mention something before I continue questing. In my last video, I did mention that I had to take a lot of trips to give the NPC the items to start Desert Treasure. I had a lot of people in the comments saying that you can note the stuff and bring it to him. I feel like a lot of people might not know this about Ultimate Ironman because I do see it very commonly. I didn't even know about this when I started the mode either. For some reason, I think a lot of people think you can just use items on the banker to note whatever you want. You can't do that. The only way you get noted stuff on an Ultimate Ironman is if you get it as a drop, or if it's something that's farmable, like herbs or limpwort roots. So if you see somebody with noted stuff, it means they got it as a drop. It would be nice if I could just like, oh, I want to note this chocolate bomb and use it on the banker, but you can't do that. So continuing with the questing, the first quest we're going to do this video is Tears of Guthix. This one's self-explanatory as to the reason I'm doing it. I should have done this quest like 2 weeks ago. I'd probably have a decent rune crafting level if I did. So there is that super easy quest done. Somehow the reward did get me a crafting level as well. I'm now just realizing that my skills are almost all 50 plus, except for rune crafting. I never really realized how low this skill was. But since I did just finish the quest, I'm going to go ahead and do the minigame. 86 tiers, I think that's decent for the amount of quest points I have. Hopefully it gets me some rune crafting levels. Let's see. Whoa, okay, yeah, now I'm actually kind of tilted. I didn't do this earlier. Almost 32, so there's 3 more rune crafting levels, closer to 1400 total now too. Next quest we're going to be doing is the Tower of Life, and I'm going to need that in the future for Herblore since you have to go down there to get noted red spider eggs, which are used for making super restore potions. So there is Tower of Life done. 2 more quest points up to 159 now, so we're getting close to that 175 mark. Next quest we're going to do is a Soul's Bane, and this is the last quest that I actually have to do for the entire Varrock Diary. So after I finish this quest, I just need the skill requirements and I can do every single Varrock Diary. Okay, so that is the Depression Simulation quest completed. So now I'm going to be doing a ton of desert quests. I want to do all the desert quests that are required for the diaries since you do have to get the hard diary to make unfinished pots. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 desert quests I'm going to be doing right now. I guess the first one really isn't a desert quest, but it is required for the desert diary, and that is Eagle's Peak. So that's the next quest we're doing. There's another pretty quick quest done. Now I'm going to have to start the desert ones. By far the ones I hate doing the most are the elf quests, but I'd say the desert quests are definitely second. So I'm going to be starting this off with Spirits of the Elid. I don't really look at like rewards for quests, so I didn't notice that this one actually gives you 8,000 prayer experience. There is a prayer level that I wasn't expecting at all. 2 more quest points up to 164 now, so we only need 11 more quest points. Next quest is going to be Anakra's Lament. There is Anakra's Lament completed. I'm going to keep this one pretty short. I did gain a mining level. Next quest is going to be Icflaren's Little Helper. I honestly hope I said that right. I'm happy I at least remembered one thing on this account, and that was making the pet holder in my house, because you do need a grown cat for this quest. If I had forgotten about that and I looked at the quest requirements for this and I saw a fully grown cat, I definitely would have tilted a bit. Originally, my plan was to do the quest Contact to finish out all the stuff I needed for the Desert Diary. But thanks to my friend Tomasi who reminded me, if you do start that quest, you can get, I think they're called Scaberites. I'm not sure, Locust Riders, that stupid task that you can get. If you start the quest, you can get that task, and I really don't want it. It's kind of the same thing with when I was not wanting to do Dragon Slayer. So I wouldn't get assigned Iron and Steel Dragons. So I'm actually not going to be doing this quest until I'm like really high for Slayer and I want to go for the Diary. So instead I'm just going to be switching that out with another quest that gives a lot of quest points. I do still have to do Prince Ali Rescue though, since it is a requirement for it, and it does still give 3 quest points. So that is the quest I'm going to be doing right now. So with Prince Ali Rescue done, I have 1 more quest to do, and that is going to be Sheepherder. Another really fast quest, and I'm going to get 4 quest points from it, which will make me hit 175. Okay, Sheepherder, probably one of the more annoying quests, how they can just get stuck in freaking corners on you. 175 quest points. That is the amount I need to finish Recipe for Disaster. However, I do still have the Ceramic Vars part to do, and for this, I do have to start Legends Quest. I believe for Legends Quest, though, you only have to do it up until the part where you get the map for the jungle. So next up, for the Ceramic Vars part of Recipe for Disaster, I do need Cinnamon, and that is made from a Draymond branch, meaning I have to go to Entrana again. The only problem with this is that I do have a Dragon Defender and an Iban Staff, and these are both untradeable, so I can't get there with them. So this is the first time I'm going to be utilizing the Zulrah suicide method. If you die here, all of your items are stored for an unlimited amount of time. The only catch is that if you die while your items are here, you do lose everything. So I got my Dreaming Branch, now let's collect everything back. So with this, it seems like you get your items back in the same order they were in your inventory when you suicided. And after that, I think you start getting everything you had equipped one by one. Also, if you do have Vorkath unlocked and you suicide there, it's kind of like a mini bank for ultimates because it gives you like this interface. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. And you can pretty much pick and choose what you want to take out. So in the future, getting Vorkath unlocked is going to help me a lot. That's the last RFD subquest completed. Now I'm going to try to figure out what gear to take. And I think I'm just gonna keep buying a bunch of Karambwans. So the first fight was kind of annoying. I did decide to bring a Dragon Defender instead of a shield for more defense though, which is why I was getting wrecked. I actually killed it with 1 food left as well, so it was incredibly close. Flambeat, of course, is really easy. You just snare him and then use a water spell. And since I had a ton of blood runes, I decided just to use Water Wave. Also, I'm still really stingy with my coins, so I'm going to try to do all these fights without Mystic, meaning for some of them, I'm just not going to be wearing any armor at all. For Camille, I just used Fire Blast with my Tome of Fire. I pretty much did the same thing I did during Desert Treasure and didn't wear any armor since his melee attacks almost never hit you. For the Vampire from Desert Treasure, I decided just to use Iban's Staff since he's weak to wind spells, and I just used Snare as well. I didn't really take too much damage. I did also wear my Rune Armor while maging since he has 0 magic defense bonus, so I was still hitting super high even with the melee gear. Pretty much the same thing for the Gelatinous Mother, just maging and Rune Armor. When I did this on my Hardcore Ironman, I think I got comboed for like a 30 and I made some weird ass sound. If I do have a clip of that laying around that I can find, I'll definitely throw it in the video for you guys.
So it actually hasn't even hit me once yet, which is kind of ridiculous. Oh.
And of course, as we all know, the last boss is very easy, so I didn't even have to go and get some more food after I finished that fight. But that's it. Freaking Recipe for Disaster completed. Questing on an Ultimate Ironman was definitely an experience. This was very, very tedious, having to get all of the items back. Every quest, having to make multiple runs for certain quests. But it's finally over, man. We have the Barrows Gloves. I did also get a lamp that gives 20,000 experience in a skill. It has to be over level 50, though. So I guess before I did this, it would have been a little better for me to get 50 herb first. But since I actually don't have that, the best thing for me right now is going to be to use that on prayer. So there's another prayer level, up to 87 total combat. 4 levels from 1400 total. So I did promise you guys that once I finished Barrows Gloves, I'd try to kill some Rex for a B ring. I don't know how this is going to go. I don't even know how many kills it is per trip with an Iban staff. Every other time I've done it, I've just used a Trident. So I was able to stay on Ancients and just heal that way. Before I go and do this, though, I do need a shield. So I decided I'm going to be trying to get a Rune Kite shield to use that. I could do the quest Roving Elves for a Crystal shield, but I really can't be asked having another untradeable on me. But before I do anything, I do need to buy back my Helm of Nataznot. Costs 50k, so a little bit more of a rip to the cash deck. I need this for 2 things, of course. I'm going to need it for killing Rex, since it does give a lot of good bonuses. And the second thing I need it for is what I'm going to do right now, and that is killing these ice trolls. They have a 1 in 64 chance of dropping a Rune Kite shield, so these are what I'm going to be killing to get that. The last time I did this was actually on Deadman mode, and I was doing it for some GP selling the Rune Kite shields. And I think I killed like 300 of them, and I didn't even get a single Rune Kite, so hopefully this time we'll get a little bit luckier. Well, there it is, the Rune Kite shield. This didn't take too long, it took maybe like 15 minutes, so a lot luckier. If you guys do this for Rune Kite shield, make sure you kill them over here near the honor guards, because if they have them at like 10 HP and you hit it once, you'll still get the drop, so you can get a lot more kills per hour that way. Okay, this really sucks, because I wasn't thinking about needing death runes as well. So when I upgrade my Iban staff, which I'm going to do right now, I'm not going to have like any freaking coins left. So there's the 200k to upgrade it. I only have 29k left, and that's definitely not enough for the death runes I'm going to need. It's probably going to be like 30 to 50 death runes per kill, and they're pretty pricey, so I'm going to have to go back to doing some thieving to even be able to afford the runes to go to Rex. So on average, buying the death runes from the Mages Guild, I think it's going to be about 195 each per death rune. I'm assuming, like I said, that it's going to be between 30 and 50 casts per kill. I'm just going to guess 30 for now, so that means it's going to be almost 6k per kill. So if I want to kill 100 of these, I'm going to need 600k. I think that's a good starting point. If I'm lucky, I will get the B ring before that, but I think 100 is a good number. So in order to get the 600k GP, I'm going to need around 650k thieving XP. Alright, there is level 89 thieving. I am up to 402k, and I still need about 200k more thieving experience to get the GP that I need. I'm actually going to be ending the video here. I was trying to get this before I had to upload, but it's already 5:30 for me, and I should have uploaded this video 30 minutes ago, so I hope you guys did enjoy this one. In the next one, hopefully we can get a B ring. If I go dry on Rex, it's gonna suck because getting there is gonna be really annoying. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Getting the Barrows Gloves is definitely the best achievement on this account so far. Once again, wish me luck on the B ring, and I'll see you guys in the next video.